Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we are going to learn inverse of quadratic function. So let's begin with an example. Given the graph of f of x that is equals to x square, graph the inverse relation. To graph the inverse relation in a part, we need the coordinates of the function f of x. So the coordinates of f of x are, okay, so we can see the f of x coordinate is 0, 0. Here we have 1 and 1, minus 1, 1, 2, 4, minus 2, 4, 3 and 9 and minus 3, 9. Okay, so let me write down all the coordinates of f of x. It would be 0, 0. It is 1, 1, minus 1, 1, 2, 4, minus 2, 4, 3, 6, 3, 9 and minus 3, 9. So these are the coordinates of the function f of x. To get the graph of the inverse relation, we need to find the coordinates of f inverse of x. So the coordinates of f inverse of x are, to get the coordinates of f inverse of x, the first thing is we need to switch the coordinates of f of x, right? So 0, 0 changes to 0, 0. We have 1, 1. Okay. Now how can we switch negative 1 and 1? So when we're switching negative 1, 1, it would be 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1. 2, 4 changes to 4, 2. Minus 2, 4 changes to 4 and minus 2. 3, 9 changes to 9, 3. And minus 3, 9 changes to 9 and minus 3. Okay, so we have got the coordinates of the inverse function. Now by using these coordinates, we can easily graph the inverse relation. Let's plot all the points one by one onto the grid to get the graph of the inverse relation. So the first point is 0, 0. So x is 0 and the y is 0. Then we have 1 and 1. X is 1 and the y is 1. Then 1 and negative 1. X is 1 and y is negative 1. Then 4 and 2. X value is 4 and the y value is 2. 4 and negative 2. X is 4, y is negative 2. 9, 3. X value is 9 and the y value is 3. And then 9, negative 3. X is 9 and the y is negative of 3 downward. Okay, let's connect all the points to get the graph of the inverse relation. Okay, after connecting all the points, we got the graph of the inverse relation, and that is a graph of f inverse of x. So we have done with the A part. Moving to the B part, it says state the domain and range of f of x that is equals to x square and the inverse relation. Okay, so let me state the domain and range of f of x first. So look at the graph. The domain of the function f of x by using the graph is, we can see all the x values are in the domain. So x belongs to real numbers. That is a domain of the function f of x. And for the range of the function f of x, we can say y belongs to real numbers, and we can see all the y values that are including in the graph are positive. They are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 positive y values. So we can say y is greater than equals to 0 is the range. And to state the domain and range of the inverse relation, the domain would be the range and the range would be the domain. We need to switch the domain and range. Look at the graph of the inverse relation. Here the domain would be, we can say x belongs to real numbers, and all the positive x values that are greater than equals to 0 are including in the domain of this relation. And the range would be, the range we can see y belongs to real numbers. All the y values, the positive y values at the top and the negative y values down are using in this relation, right? Okay, now moving to the next part of the question, it says determine whether the inverse of f of x that is equals to x square is also a function, give reason for your answer. Okay, so we need to determine that is the f inverse a function or not. Okay, so we have given the graph of the inverse relation. How can we verify that the graph representing a function? So it must satisfy a vertical line test. So let me draw a vertical line on the graph of the inverse relation and let's see it satisfies a vertical line test or not. Okay, let me draw a vertical line. Okay, after drawing a vertical line, we can see the vertical line cuts the curve at 2 points. Means vertical line test is not satisfying. So we can see that inverse is not a function. Why inverse is not a function? Because it is not satisfying a vertical line test. Right? I hope you understand how to find the inverse of a quadratic function. If you want to watch more and get updated, then please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you so much. See you in my next video.